Hello, it's Nelle from Lucid Seams on Instagram. How are we doing? So, why am I here? Why am I doing YouTube? Probably a mixture of self-affirmation and self-indulgence. I'm joking. In all seriousness, why am I here? I'm here because why not? Let's have some fun. Let's have a giggle. Let's enjoy some eco-friendly content. I am, I guess, part of the very eco-friendly, eco-conscious, anti-fast fashion community that is on Instagram. And when you're in that kind of little bubble of wonderful eco-friendliness, you kind of forget that that's not like a whole world-renowned thing. When everyone is so supportive and positive when it comes to anti-fast fashion, slow fashion, green fashion, whatever you want to call it, you kind of forget that actually there's a lot of people that don't know about it or don't kind of include themselves in it and still very much support and celebrate fast fashion. So the reason I kind of wanted to move over and start doing some bits here on YouTube is I feel like it's still very much in support and very much glamorizes and makes a very good positive thing out of fast fashion brands and the fast fashion industry, and that is something amidst this climate crisis that we really need to make fuck off. The fast fashion industry is a huge contributor to global warming and this climate crisis us humans and the whole world have found ourselves in. Over here on YouTube there is a lot of content that is glamorizing and making a very big positive deal out of lots of fast fashion brands and that whole industry, and I'm not about it. And I feel as contributors to this kind of slow, sustainable fashion community, we need to expand our horizons and we need to get a positive word out about sustainable and second-hand fashion and make it more of a wanted, positive thing instead of all this fast fashion crap. I know there are a few other wonderful, wonderful women who I know over on Instagram who are also going to be starting a YouTube video this year, which I'm really excited to see. I think as a community, we could possibly make a really good, positive change in attitude towards the fashion industry. But overall, I just think it just feels right to start doing that sort of thing. Some of you may be here watching this because you watched my video with Hannah Witten, and so if you came over and you gave your support and you followed me on Instagram, etc, etc, then thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being a big support. It's been really lovely to receive everyone's messages and words of support and love, and it's just been wonderful, so thank you. But after that video, I had quite a few people being like, hey man, where's your content? I was expecting to be able to binge watch upcycling and green fashion content. Where is it? Well, I'm here to give you that content. I have a few different content ideas in sort of different veins and areas within sustainable eco fashion. Obviously the main thing I want to do is be very upcycling heavy. I think a lot of people enjoyed seeing my process with Hannah, from talking about designs and then designing and making and sort of showing the final thing. So I think I want to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Maybe try it out in different formats, so some is just kind of like a little time lapse of what's going on, maybe some I'll do some descriptive stuff, sit there chatting, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of see how I go with it and just make it up as I go along, basically. Aside from upcycling stuff, I do really want to do a lot to do with kind of general fashion industry. I had quite a few people asking if I would do sort of sustainable and secondhand hauls and stuff like that, but I'm not really a huge fan of the whole haul concept. Haul to me suggests that you're just buying loads of stuff that you don't necessarily want or need, which obviously goes against the whole slow fashion, use what you have, enjoy your own wardrobe and secondhand wardrobe thing. It doesn't make sense. However, I do understand the appeal, and I would quite like to be able to show off the kind of stuff that you can find in secondhand shops and show that you can still follow trends if you want to and still find some really fantastic items. I think more often than not you actually find stuff that is a lot nicer and better quality and a lot cooler than in your average high street store. So I think maybe instead of doing hauls, I can kind of go around lots of well-known and popular charity thrift stores around London. I think around central London there are quite a few sort of boutique, high-end style charity shops, so I think that could be quite a cool idea to sort of do a kind of review of them and show the kind of content that's in there without having to actually buy it. Or potentially, if I do hauls, kind of keep everything and then eventually do like a Lucid Seams curated pop-up shop or something. I don't know. I've still got lots of ideas racking around in my brain. I haven't really figured this out. I'm very much making it up as I go along. Other ideas, I quite like the idea of doing come paint with me videos, kind of like when people do like come get ready with me and they sit there and do their makeup and they talk about a topic or whatever. I want to do that, but painting. Whether that be quite serious topics that are like kind of sustainability and politics and in media, etc., or it be just some like stupid shit that no one really cares about. I don't know. We'll play with that. I quite like that idea and other people seem to quite like it too, so maybe that will be happening. I've still got a lot of progress to make in my personal life and my lifestyle in terms of making it eco-friendly and sustainable. It's stuff that I've been wanting to do for a while and try out for a while and haven't had the means to or haven't really known how to do it. I feel a lot of people probably feel very similar in that it can be very, very daunting to try and make your life a bit more sustainable and eco-friendly. Unfortunately, life, lifestyles, society, everything has kind of been made to be really convenient, and being sustainable and being as low waste as possible can be very inconvenient because, you know, you have to source eco-friendly products from other places other than just like your local shop, and it can be quite tricky and quite daunting. And the only reason I've really been pushed to really sort it out in my own personal life is because I've seen lots of other people do it, and I figured, as I'm still trying to figure out, I'm still like Bambi trying to stand on all fours, I think maybe it could be helpful to other people to kind of try these things out along with me. I've still got a long way to go in terms of making my life as eco-friendly and as low waste and as sustainable as possible, and I've got some ideas and things that I know I definitely want to do. I've got some products that I want to try out and services and subscriptions and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to just try and achieve those and document them and hope that maybe it's going to influence some other people to try it out. You can try it along with me, we can give feedback to each other, I can tell you what I love, you can tell me what you love, and it all just be a wonderful, happy, eco-friendly community. Yeah, I have lots of ideas. I don't want to give too much away. Hopefully this is a little journey that you guys can and want to join me on, and just kind of together we can sort of explore a more sort of eco-friendly and sustainable lifestyle and fashion lifestyle. I just want to spread some positivity, some creativity, some love, and make people love secondhand sustainable fashion as much as they hate fast fashion and the damage that it's doing, because let me tell you, it makes me angry. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Cheers to being better people, being healthier, being sustainable, being not shitheads and not destroying our planet, but also looking fucking great whilst doing it. Hopefully someone's actually watching this. I'm not just sitting there talking to myself. But you know what? I like myself, so who cares? Anyway, see you later. Stay fresh cheese bags. Stay fresh vegan cheese bags. See you later. Bye.